You will learn why Sprint feels bad in Killing Floor 2 and how we can improve it. See, the only thing that should alter the Sprint state is the Sprint key. Should anything else alter the Sprint state, Sprint will feel inconsistent and unresponsive. Unfortunately, movement and Ironsights can deactivate Sprint. If you stop moving, Sprint deactivates. Luckily, we can disable this anti-feature. In the Gameplay tab, untick the Toggle to Sprint option. If you want to have functional toggle sprint, edit the sprint bind. If Ironsights interrupts the sprint animation, Ironsights will deactivate sprint. Before we fix, we need Ironsights hold. Killing Floor 2 is designed for Ironsights hold. All Ironsight bonuses are instant, but the movement penalty is continuous. By design, you need to go quickly in and out of Ironsights rapidly to get the benefits and avoid the penalties. Also, melee weapons are more functional with Ironsights hold. Anyway, let's edit the bind. It's a smart bind that detects crouch, stand, and sprint animation, and toggles sprint accordingly. The bind will also trigger an advanced technique called auto ADS. Ironsights hold, then sprint will sprint and buffer Ironsights at the same time. It's very cool and efficient. Toggle to sprint disabled plus smart Ironsights achieves permanent sprint. However, crouch can't interrupt the sprint animation, so permanent sprint means we can't crouch anymore. Edit the crouch hold to deactivate sprint on press and activate sprint on release. We also need to edit toggle crouch to toggle between crouch and sprint. When crouch functions with permanent sprint, we achieve auto sprint. And auto sprint means we no longer need a sprint bind anymore. I highly recommend unbinding your sprint key so you don't accidentally interfere with the auto sprint. Some mechanics need sprint off temporarily. Some bugs need sprint off to work around them. We will need at least one way to jog. The first option is to edit jump to change posture when crouching. This should be pretty familiar if you ever played Call of Duty. First crouch, then jump to jog. Another option is replace your sprint key with toggle sprint, hold jog, and toggle crouch. This allows you to jog by holding your sprint bind. The auto ADS technique doesn't work well with Ironsights with extra functions, like the Seeker 6 lock-on or the Glock and Shield block. Jog to use Ironsight extra functions. Healing darts can't lock on during the sprint animation. Jog to lock on. And if you're feeling min-maxy, carry your sprint speed into a jump, then lock on midair. Airtime does not interrupt the sprint animation, so to perform this tech, you'll need to jump, then jog midair. The healing syringe is bugged and can't heal others during the sprint animation. Jog to heal others. Blocking is also bugged. When you block, there is a block start animation, then block hold. Blocking is supposed to be easy, and there's a very generous half a second parry window. Unfortunately, sprint cancels block hold, and the majority of the parry window is block hold. Basically, you can't block or parry while sprint is on. Jog before blocking. To review, disable toggle to sprint, bind Ironsights hold, edit Ironsights hold, edit crouch hold and crouch toggle, add at least one option to jog, and jog to work around edge cases and bugs. If you are a tripwire, here is how you can help. Buff the dashing gun. Look how painful the reload cancel is. The ammo add time should match the animation. Killing Floor 2 should also use better defaults, remove anti-features, add quality of life features to sprint animation, and fix bugs related to sprint. Killing Floor 2 should also have a toggle sprint bind in the controls menu. There are several sprint commands in the game with different behaviors, so don't get confused. GBA_sprint alias is button run and is available in the controls menu. Tripwire should specifically add toggle sprint to the controls menu and use alias GBA_sprint toggle.